True and spirit-filled Christians are a minority. Many who have the ability but can't even cast out demons with authority. Sadly, the hypocritical Christian is by far the majority. In the U.S., many attend churches on Sundays, but if we were living in a Muslim country, no doubt most Christians, they leave the churches empty. You get killed out there for beliefs in Christ. How many of you are willing to die for the prize? Of course, many would say, yeah, I'd die for him, but I say this to them. You better be real, or else you're a hypocrite. I know this is an offense to those in religious attire who in the pews just sit, but I'm sorry to say, for Christ, you wouldn't die, because for him, you can't even live. You say you're down for Christ to give up your life? Yeah, sure, you can do that. But for him, you can't even stop listening to 98.5. Now don't say, well, yeah, I sin, but God understands, and expect everything to be all right. What he understands is his word alone, and then your denying of Christ by the repeated acts of sin in your life. So you say, well, if God doesn't understand, then what is it to serve him? You gotta see it's not by understanding that makes him love you or that makes you saved, but it's his loving mercy and his saving grace. The same way it's not by our understanding we are to live, but by faith. Because you best believe if God judged us the way we judge others, he would have never died for us and said let them kill each other. So sad that many of the U.S. Christians, much of this world is just filled with spiritual fetuses who remain in the womb after they become so-called believers. Let me ask, how can you tell others about a Jesus that you yourselves question to believe in? It's a commandment for you to show that Jesus Christ is the way to go. But how can you preach about a God that you yourselves don't even know? So please, my Christians, let's help each other grow, for we are held accountable for where these people go. As in Ezekiel chapter 3 clearly states to us, that if we do not dissuade the world of evil things, then we will be held accountable for their blood. So let us grow in Christ so that we may give godly advice, so that we may instruct, not foolish, but wise. Let us get out to work and do what is right. Let us take the fight. Yeah, it's a struggle to survive, but it's a whole lot easier when it's done through Christ.
Amen.
Thank you.